The Lead America Foundation, which is committed and with a mission to explore, identify challenges, evaluating, imploring, and engaging in future-proofing communities. So we facilitate an informed dialogue to enhance and invigorate community engagements. We are committed to building relationships for interfaith dialogue, goodwill, education, civil engagements, and community services. We welcome all of you to this August gathering to celebrate the Diwali festival. And Lead America Foundation's mission is to explore, identify challenges, and evaluate and implore and
America Foundation, and why we are all here. On behalf of vibrant Indian diaspora, as Dr. Ippanipalli said, we are all celebrating the Festival of Lights. But this year in particular, I'm delighted to host this Diwali celebrations in partnership with Global Hindu Heritage Foundation, due to one and only reason is many senators and congresswomen, Congress people have made sure that this is proclaimed as a Hindu Heritage Month. As you know, Diwali is a festival of lights, ushers in a spirit of optimism that brings us all together. It truly, truly represents the victory of light over darkness, but also reminds that we all do what we do together to ensure the triumph of good over evil and of knowledge over ignorance. I see
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Anisha. I'm a professional Bharatanatyam dancer and a full-time IT professional working in the Bay Area. Before I start talking anything about the presentation that I've put forward today, I just want to take 2 minutes to talk about the foundation. First of all, thanks a lot to Rajesh Uncle for pulling me into this, continuing to do so. It's very energizing to be associated with a community that does phenomenal job in terms of mentoring, being a guide, and nourishing youth leadership, education, advocacy, and diversity. I'm very proud to be a part of today's event, and I think it's a great privilege to be able to showcase Indian classical dance
into whatever they choose to do. And that is what I try to do as a legislator today in the Michigan House. Thank you so much to Project Lead. Thank you so much to
but I would also welcome Mr. Gulati. I think he's a very accomplished person, very patient man. He's on a very, very large mission, and he requires all our support. He has been the acting CEO and COO of the UN Sustainable Energy for All. Prior to that, he worked as an advisor, a senior advisor at the World Bank. He has led global advocacy and mobilization of support for inclusion of energy sector in sustainable development goals and the Paris Agreement on climate change. He and there's a couple of other gentlemen of Indian origin who were pivotal to have that accord. So personally, I express a deep gratitude for your role in mentoring and supporting IDRF and several other local missions, for what you do for Hinduism and also the mission you're going on, and obviously a very, very stellar, tall, career globally. So you helped India shine so many ways. We'll have your comment shortly, Mr. Gulati, but Rabbi, back to you.
Especially like Preeti that have been patient, and Preeti, hang in there, we'll take you. We would love to hear from you as well. So Mr. Gulati, I know you were an acting CEO and earlier CEO of the UN Sustainable Energy. I looked at your bio and I couldn't help. I don't do this very often. Went into LinkedIn, read a whole lot about you, and sent a connection notice for you. Your stellar contribution to global advocacy and mobilization, support for inclusion of energy sector and sustainable development goals And the Paris Agreement on climate change was immaculate. I read it through quite a bit. It took me 30 minutes to get through your bio, sir. Would love to hear from you.
Shilekaji, did you go through Greta's letter?
Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you, Gulati ji. That was
I would have gone last. There was no problem. Sorry for
Okay,
this.
it's okay. boss.
I think it just fit right there. I mean, what surprised me is you said you're not religious, but then you're doing so much. For
Gulati
the
ji, there is
faith
no other
community.
better person as a chair than Srileka. She knows it. She can wing it. No
So,
problem.
no, absolutely. No, thank you, Rajesh. But Gulati ji, that was just amazing. The minute you said I'm not religious, I couldn't help but smile and say, I think people are very modest around here. You're doing such great work. I'm going to invite Vibhuti Ja. He's where I think last year we did quite a bit of work around elections. I think although things did not go the way we were planning, but I got a true lifelong mentor from Vibhuti Ja. Mr. Ja is a talk show host on Jaipur Dialogues, and he's been doing a lot of live programs. Something that he always says is he belongs to a band of few good men who took the leadership role in developing the Indian marketplace for American businesses. So he's definitely an entrepreneur. He worked for American bank system and so on and so forth. Mr. Ja, please provide your remarks, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Srilekha ji. You are an inimitable entrepreneur and persuasive person. So thank you for bringing me in this group. It's wonderful to meet Lead America team. Rajesh ji, you already declared me very articulate. Now I have a high impression to live up to. Mohinder ji, delighted to meet you that you are not religious, but you are a good human being. That's what is important. So when I came to
Due to time,
Very cute.
Thank you. That was cute. By far, that was the highlight of our hour. Thank you. So Rajesh, it would be great if you can please introduce Bap Swamiji. So, and then we can
Ramesh
go
ji, you
ahead.
had any other program or that was it? और कुछ बताना था आपको? हो गया?
boss, thank you.
Thank you.
So I would actually go back to Ramgiri Swami first because he's going to actually invoke some blessings. Puttatam Swami will later give a message. Srilekha ji, would you want to do the introduction or shall I go ahead and introduce?
You can go ahead, Rajesh ji.
So Swami Krishnananda Saraswati ji, if we can highlight him somehow, Dr. Ram, on the screen, that would be great. He is the senior most disciple of His Holiness Jagadguru Swami Satyananda Saraswati ji Maharaj. He is the founder of Sri Rama Dasa Mission and founder of Sri Ramadasa Mission Universal Society. And he's also the founder chairman of Hindu Alkavedi, member of Kendriya Marg Darshak Mandal. Swamiji is about 83 years old, full of vigor, has a very, very large ashram about 70 miles away from Mumbai. My good friend, career professional and highly successful businessman Manish Patel, who is also in pursuit of yoga. He's been phenomenal in making introductions to the spiritual side of it. He believes in internal cleaning. Just like that, the ecosystem also has to be cleaned. So at some point, Gulati ji would be a good friend for him. I guess both of them are in the same realm. But Swamiji personally has also been very vigorous with advocacy. So he was in the forefront of several agitations, including leading the government, leading agitations against the government on making the wrong right, as recent as the Sabrimala incidents and mostly on the Ram Mandir issues. He led the Palchuka Mala struggle for replacing several beheaded idols at the Palchuki Hills, and there was several violent opposition by thousands of miscreants. He organized hundreds of protests, meets and marches throughout the length of Kerala over this issue. He performed satyagraha in front of the Parinetram Padi of Sabrimala for the sake of cleaning up. He promoted Harivamsa project for Sabrimala, created by the Guruji on multiple platforms. Several such issues. In fact, he has his own personal ratha, which I was able to witness when I had visited his ashram. He has an ambitious project to build one of the largest Hindu Hanuman deity in Bharat as well as a project in the US. So he owns several acres that's been donated by one of his disciples. He also worked on several national integrity projects, bringing jyotis, oil lamps, unextinguished from 501 temple and tirthas from all over the length and breadth of India to the Guruji's headquarters in Tirunanthapuram, along with several Akhanda temple jyoti there. He promoted similar jyoti pranayams all over the world in the interest of promoting unity. Conducted Sri Rama Ratha Yatra at Ram Navami time from Mukimbuka in Karnataka to all over Kerala for the past 31 years. The Ratha Yatra started in 1989 and has been extended to include a second Ratha Yatra all over Mumbai in 2009. He conducted Ramarajya Ratha Yatra from Ayodhya to Rameshwaram for 41 days, traveling 7,000 kilometers and 6 states in 2018. And he conducted that along with the cooperation of several VHP, RSS, and other major Hindu organizations, and about 20 crore people. So he organized a 12-day Hindu Mahasammelan in Kerala. I would be exhausting a lot of my time in making an introduction about him, but at Badlapur, I would recommend everybody on this call at some point when you visit Mumbai or Pune to be able to go to Badlapur in Mumbai and meet him. He has done some phenomenal work there, including having cattle and so many else. I made a personal appeal to Swamiji to come here today purely to bless us all, and especially the minority communities in Pakistan and Bangladesh. So Swamiji, Pranam, Shubh Deepavali, Jai Sri Ram, very, very delighted and honored that you chose to be so patient and to be in the program right from the beginning. And please bless us all, and especially to Jaram Ramesh and Priyaji, very dear friends, and they're going through a lot in their personal lives, in their livelihood, and also in their civilizational battle where they are.
Rajesh, I think we lost Swamiji. I hope not.
Okay, if Swamiji is not here, Manish Patel is here. He will be able to bring him on.
Okay.
So while we wait for Swamiji to get back, I will request my personal friend, philosopher, guide, and guru, honorable and respectable spiritual guru of BAPS. Most of you are aware of BAPS Swaminarayan Mandir, huge institution, innumerable service to humanity. He can bless the Bangladeshi and Pakistani Hindus. Swamiji?
Swamiji, you're muted.
I think Swami is here.
No, Swami Krishnanandaji is just coming back in. Yes, now he came in.
Swamiji?
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji.
Sorry for the electrical department.
Swamiji, please bless us all, especially Ramesh ji and Priyaji and the community there that are seeking your blessings.
Vigrehe Ramachandrasya Vilayi Bhuta Chetasa Aham Brahmedi Vedanta Tattvabodha Swarupine Vibhuti Matradanena Sarvanugrahadayine Sri Nilakanda Shishyaya Satyanandayade Namah. Time is very precious, and I'm sorry for this inconvenient. I am thankful to everybody. Without any introduction, I will come to the point. I will spare a few minutes. See, a fish from the sea, and a lion from the forest, and a camel from the desert, a bird from the sky, are sitting in different places with different conditions and their faculties. But they are celebrating Diwali. Why not human being? We cannot celebrate Diwali when we are sitting anywhere in the world. So our main textbook is Veda. What do you mean by Veda? Veda means knowledge. It's an symbolic representation, as you already told, that sun. S-U-N, sun, Aditya. So there is no sun, that means we are telling good morning, that means sunrise. There is no sunrise. Sun is always shining. But we have to accept the sun within. Andarmukha samaratya, bahurmukha sudarlabha. We have to take the sun within us. Sun is eliminating darkness, pain, suffering, ignorance. In short, it is called Guru. Guru means suffering, ignorance, darkness, and whatnot. All the negative points we have to remove, annihilate, and we will be getting enlightenment. In short, realization. We don't know much about our external body. Then what about internal things? We have not seen the eyebrow, ears, and so on. We have not seen. And I am talking about the global realization. So it is fantastic nonsense. I cannot understand who am I. Then I am talking about the whole world. So you can explain our experience what I am experiencing. That's why I lit the lamp in the early morning. I already told Tamasoma, Jyotirgamaya. There is no death for us. That's why we are calling Amritasya Putra. Ye Putra, you are taken Amrita, there is no death for you. Why? The end of the circle is the beginning of the circle. From we'll be going there only. So discrimination, fish cannot understand much about lion. Lion cannot understand much about camel. So in that way, I made in short. Dashavatara, that is not only one avatar. Then we are telling Vigraha. See, Vishesha, that speciality, Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma, an embodiment of knowledge. And what is necessary for a fish, it is not that much necessary for lion. So we can understand and adjust. As somebody told somewhere in Pakistan, the Bangladesh, and the rest of anywhere in the world, that Hindus are telling Vasutha Eva Kudumbagam Sarve Bhavandu Suhina Om Shanti Shanti Aushadhiya Shanti Andariksham Shanti. That means we don't want pollution, either intellectual pollution or the pollution of the bionuts, misusing of the brain, and the so-called disease. In the whole world now, people are facing two diseases. One is Adangava, another is Corona. So these two are the same. Who will eliminate? You cannot make another man all right. You make yourself all right. That's why we are having covering in the face. And we are washing our own hands. We are taking care about us. And when you are taking care about you, then the rest of the thing, you are developing it. Like that, even though we are a few minutes, we are having less time, more people want to attempt, we will find. I am, say, from Toronto and settled now in Bombay since the last 44 years. Except Hindus of the world, nothing else I am doing. But it is not so effective. Yeah. Many drops make an ocean. What you are doing there, what I am doing here, anybody else is doing. That's why Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, that everything we already explained. Our great culture is explained. We are talking about sun, moon, about trees, river, everything. So many a drop of water is representing the ocean. So like that, we are representing the whole universe. What if you are talking, what you can talk many things. But last time, I already explained by getting a camphor. So it is life like that only. So anywhere in the way, if somebody is undergoing slavery, somebody is making people slaves for liberation is with him. And we can prayer, see, words is giving sound, is giving shape. Shape is giving quality. Quality is based on action. So when you are thinking, that means Vivekananda Swami once told, sitting inside the cave and meditating, the rock will burst into pieces. your idea will thunder throughout the world. That's why we are calling Vasudha Eva Kudumbam, not human being, but the fish, but the land, the animals, the what is it called? Sun, moon, stars, everything is in our family. Nowhere else you will find this. Certainly, my caste, my religion, my temple, my masjid, my church. We are telling like that. At the same time, what we are telling, our ancient people, they are telling, see, Vasudha Eva Kudumbam. That one word is enough. See, we can communicate, we can do so many things. Communication means not only talking. If you are thinking even, you got lot of power. You can make atom bomb. Showing the atom bomb, you can have peace in the world. Atom for peace. The man who made the atom, men who are fighting for each other, the same mind, they are telling peace. So, in short, this is a particular time of realization. Diwali means realization. Who am I? What is the responsibility of mine? How can I utilize this thing? That our great acharyas, they were telling, Satsangatve, Nisangatvam, Nisangatve, Dharmaratatvam, Dharmaratatve, Jivan Mukti. So we are all together in different places. We are having different conditions. While we are about to talk at that time, there is no light here. See, this is the condition of ours. When we want to do, then we will say Corona. When we want to do certain other thing, no, there is law. Then some people say we will make law. Then say we will break law. Then in Corona, you sit inside, you know, we will go and declare something together, then something will happen. That is happening anywhere in the world. So you can understand what is the situation wherever you are. Either name, say, name is nothing. You can say the fish is like the lion. But in different condition, different way, both of them are living. And their livelihood, their way of life is totally different. But in the universe, both of them are having their life. But we are not supposed to disturb. Now, the tolerance, yet earth is tolerating a tree. Tree is tolerating leaves. Leaves are tolerating buds. Buds tolerates the flower. Flower tolerates the fruits. When fruits is falling down from the fruit, you will get another tree. So this circle is going on. In that, what is our part? It may be you cannot make everybody know. We don't know our body, internal body. Then what about our internal body? All of us, we have not seen our eyebrow. I can talk hours together, days together about the world. That is about the subject, not exactly. The experience is totally different from the explanation. So we are going for explanation. You can explain like anything. Color, shape, thinking, way of living, everything. If not, you can, that McCarthyism, you can put some name and tell that he's mad. And then you can say he's rowdy, he's rascal, he's useless, he's very good, he's holy. So many things you can say. But one thing, your life circle is same to everyone. So this morning is very great. I'm thankful to you, all of you. I'm welcoming you, all of you, to Ramagiri. Ramagiri is near Bombay only, and they will tell you. And we are now constructing a temple. That means Godandarama temple in Koilur district of Kerala, where Ravana has cut the wings of the Jadayu. There is a rock, it is called Jadayu Para. Para in Malayalam is called a rock. 90 acres of land. There, 43 years back, my Gurudev, Jagadguru Swami Satyananda Saraswati Maharaj, he established a Rama, 13 feet height. He took that to the 1,000 feet height. And now we are renovating, so you can search that Jadayu sacrifices life for the protection and promotion of ladies. Beti Bachao, Beti Samado. That means not now. It is that time of Rama. Then Sita has blessed the Jadayu that till my husband Rama, when he is not coming, you will leave at city. That's part. They are constructing a temple. They are making 1,001 steps to climb up to the. So for that, so many functions are going in Bombay. Today in our ashram, powers of is going on, and moreover, karate class is also going on for the younger boys. So that is also required. No? Now I can tolerate. There is a limit for that. So protection and promotion. Our works must protect us, and work must promote us. For what? For the total realization and total life. So when you are visiting Kerala, the temple, richest temple in the world is Sri Padmanabha temple in Toronto. And that also people want to do it. Because all the Hindu temples are under the clutches of the government. But there is no control over masjid or church or even Gnostic's office. But at least some consideration to poor Hindus. I got lot of tolerance, but manipulating. But when you are visiting to Kerala, you can visit our ashram. We have in Houston also, we have started one small ashram's work. We have taken some 5 acres land there, are developing 2 months only past. And there also in so many places, Hindu Aikyavedi actually started. The first chairman of that one is my Gurudev. And we are participating all walk of life, that we are not exposing, we have done like that, we have done like that. We have to, all together have to. Fish can work in that way, that the land can work in that way. All together we are working. I am sure this everlasting happiness, that means sun shines always, no night and no day. But we are saying sunrise and sunset. Like that only, we are explained to all the things. So thank you very much. I am concluding my words and offering as a puja flower at the lotus feet of Dharma. Jai Sitaram, Jai Sitaram. Wish you all success. Thank you.